State Financial Intelligence OS, built from over a decade of working with promoters, CFOs, and capital partners. The platform is already live with Tier 1 developers managing 400 plus bank accounts, delivering real time treasury intelligence. The founder of the company's mission is in India, real estate value leakage should be prevented, not explained later. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Vijay, founder Zenalyst.AI, to kindly come and join us, please. Okay, I said a big round of applause for our next partner. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks. So, long session, right? We discussed about $1 trillion of housing opportunity and institutional capital, been REITs and fractional ownership. And thanks to the last session of AI in design. This was good to start for us because we are core AI native platform. So, but before all these things, I just wanted to ask one question, that today the real estate company is one business or 20 multiple disconnected business under one roof. I'll explain you how. So think about a journey in a real estate when a land is started, acquisition is started, and go to construction, to sell, to exit. There are so many layers and so many teams are involved, starting from your legal to your business development team, to your finance, sales, everyone. So everyone is working hard. It's not that nobody is working. Everyone is working hard. Everyone is generating the leads. Everyone is generating the data. But in real estate, there is no one single intelligence platform or a system which can connect all their intelligence together. So this is where we comes in the picture. We integrate every layer of these systems and give a one unified solution for real estate business. How we are doing this? Because this, as I tell you, that there are hundreds of bank accounts, there are multiples of SPVs, there are so many ERPs, like there are ERPs, there are multiple CRM. There are so many of the systems, layer over layer, input over input, PMCs you have different, you have Salesforce, you have SAP, you have NetSuite, everything is there filed up. And these all promoters get the answers. Like the question is, you know the numbers, but do your system knows these numbers in real time? Like today, if promoter wants to know my 10 projects, what is my current return of income? I'll able to get it? I still have to call my CFO and my counterparties to give me the answer. We solve it here. Right now, the whole leadership is managing their crores with the visible, partially visible truth because of this fragmentation, and still management are dependent on WhatsApp and the manual consolidation. This is where Zenalyst comes in, and we realized as a Zenalyst, as 10 years of plus of experience with the promoters in the real estate, with multi micro market, whether in Bangalore or in Gurgaon or in Mumbai, we realized one thing: real estate have only two major problems. One is the data gap. I'll come back how the data gap, and the second is the work gap. These two problems are only killing the real estate. One is the data gap. How? Because there are so many tools coming there. Every tool is generating the data, but there's no tool who is unifying this into one digital layer solution. So this is one problem for the data gap. This is where we comes in the picture, and we solve this problem as we unify this into a digital nervous system for the organization. The second problem which we discussed is work gap. What is work gap? Is we all work as a human, we work. There's so much of workflow out there in the real estate system. Like if a land team is acquiring the land, they will give it to the legal will give it to the design team will give it to the next approval metrics, approval team will give it to the payment, or then it'll go to the finance team. So there are so many layers. Finance team don't know. They'll know after 6 months when the land is acquired. They don't even know today that my project is going on. So this layer, we're removing it. So this layer, which do so much of manual data gathering, reconciliation and everything, We solve it through our agentic AI platform, which is we'll able to show you also how that platform is there. Now, coming back the AI side of it, the main why today we are standing here, why today Zenalyst is standing there, and we can confidently say that AI can do the business side of it, B2B and all. It's not happened, in a day or something. So AI revolution has been three verticalization or three waves. One is generative AI, which is we have all been using it for our emails, for our other communication, drafting, everything. Then it comes the next layer, which is predictive AI, which predict your future based on your past trends, past analysis and all. The third is which wave which we are running on, that is called agentic AI, which can do the action. And that's where the Zenalyst, we sits on version 3. We do the action, not only just the generative, not only just the predictive, we do the action, actual the human can work. We are not here to build a static dashboard or for the promoter or a kind of MIS which is there. We here to digitalize the team. We here to deploy AI workforce for the organization, which can run continuously, which can log in, do checks, do reconciliation, do all such type of activity 24/7 without getting fatigued or no politics in the organization. So that's where the AI agents will help getting more empowered to the team, as we were discussing this in the design AI side, that medial level segment are getting more empowered with the AI and all. The repetitive task is getting value added by the AI and all. But actual thing will happen when B2B business will hit, and actually that money will, you can see the visibility and see the timeline how AI is changing for the workflow and getting the things quicker. I'll come back how it is we have been solving it. Now, these all what I'm telling you, it's not the future that we just started the idea and we are coming here to pitch or we are showing it to. It's already been deployed to even in the Bangalore, the leading developers. Couple of there in Mumbai market, couple of there in Gurgaon market. Most of the people are using our platform and saving a lot of time, effort, and live data. The live data, they are looking at it. So how we are doing it, this whole system is, real estate is the very fragmented as we discussed. So we started with the banking solution. So how we started whole this platform is for the real estate. We started with the banking consolidation. The problem which came to us when we discussed with a couple of promoters and the CFO, they're like, I have 300 plus bank account because the RERA is sitting on my head that if you open any project, you have to open 2-3 bank account minimum. So even if I have a 10 bank project running, I have minimum of 30 RERA account itself. Then I have a current account, lender account. I put it manpower to download the report, get the reconciliation, and then also I'll never ask it, give me the cash flow today. If I'll ask my CFO or finance team, give me cash flow right now. What is consolidated, give me. It'll never be on the time. Because it cannot be. It's a human thing. That's where we bring in the picture. We integrate in our solution all of your banks, all of the banks together, fetch it live, like with our real-time solution. Now the promoters and the executive level can see where is my cash sitting, consolidated level, including the escrow balance where I need to transfer, the RERA balance where I need to transfer. Because thanks to AI, it can understand your rules, your organization theory, and it can define based on your rules and the theory. So our banking solution helped most of the organization to understand where my cash is idle lying, where I'm losing my capital and the interest, and where I can deploy quickly and get my decision faster. So because of this banking thing, we are able to deliver the real-time cash flow, which is the pain every time. When I was there, worked with the promoter, my promoter asked me that, give me the cash flow which I need to deploy. Like, I have 20 crore of money today. Imagine this question, that I have 20, as a promoter, I have 20 crore money sitting with me. I want to deploy in my business. But I'm asking my analyst, tell me where I need to deploy, will I get a quick return and with a better benefit. I have 15 products running. So these kind of set of questions now, thanks to AI, we can able to solve. We are solving to the promoters to solve, get these kind of answers. Now coming back to the, whole this suit, what you are seeing it here, this was for the full real estate suit. So the idea and the conceptualization when 1.5 years back, when we sat on the drawing table and to analyze why we need to open this, it was to, because the real estate is a capital heavy intensive, where every money we want to track. Track not in a sense that where it went, but track how much return it has given to me. Like suppose I have started a land acquisition. I have thought by this land acquisition, I'll get 30% return out of it, deploying 100 crore. After 4 years down the line, should I get a 30 crore? Your 30% return? Hardly anything. Hardly will get the 30 crore. There are leakage in the IRR. Leakage, there are so many reasons. Reasons because of your vendor has been mismatched, you have not paid, you have not managed your cash well, you have not managed your pricing well when you have done the customer. So this IRR leakage eats and piled up, and we got to know at the end. So our mission and our idea, our thing is we wanted to give it life to the promoter. That boss, you don't have to wait for your month-end MIS. You don't have to wait for your board meeting to come up or your investment committee meeting to come up to show it to them. You have your own heat map, live dashboard. You can see where is your capital deployed, how much return you are getting out of it. By this way, we have created this model, which includes at the end, it will give the organization an IRR full investment on return. If 1 rupee you have invested in any of the project, you can track how much it has given you return back. And one thing was, being with the promoters was very, very, generic. We always used to call in real estate, we all are ecosystem. Real estate is not a market for land, design, construction. It's a market of how quickly we can turn around my capital, because it's a capital intensive. So how quickly we can turn around the capital, you'll get the benefit. So every promoter dream is to churn the capital as quickly as possible. That is what we are trying to make it here. Our vision is simple, but we wanted to be very bold. We want to build an AI operating system for real estate. Complete AI operating system for real estate. So now, being the context what I have told, imagine a situation where you go for the land acquisition, and your land acquisition, everything is done within a minute. You get the report of your land, whichever new land you are going. Your designing things, thanks to these design things, but designing things, you get quick, workflow automation is done. Your collections is autonomous. Your construction, you can get the tracking. And at the end of the day, whatever money you have put on the land is your life, that this is what you are getting return out of it. You are not getting the leakage, or if any leakage is there, you can get predictions from our system that, boss, this is the leakage. Please ensure that you can do this corrective action to get it there. So how this is going to help to promoter? So all this will create a one intelligence level for the organization. Again, I'm repeating, the problem today, organization, everybody is using AI today, whether in intent of generative AI, chat GPT, or any of the things, or some of more advanced, go to some agents, semi-agents and all. But for an organization, it's not a standalone person to use a AI. If CEO, CFO, or leaders are using standalone ChatGPT, it is not going to help the organization. Organization need a holistic solution. One powered solution where one intelligence layer, which can cover all of their systems and connect at one intelligence, or one knowledge for the organization. That is what we are doing it. By doing this, the leadership can see, stimulate, decide, and react in real time. This sounds magic, but because we always know that real estate is not liquid game, it's very, it's like a crocodile game. Generally, everybody say, you stay there, you wait. No, it's not. It's a capital intensive game, capital moving game. You need to play well. If you play well, you will get it. By this, okay, the one last thing which, before this I'll go to run this, I just wanted to say that every generation, get one chance to change the industry. And what I feel is, for real estate, this is our time to change it. Real estate is moving from spreadsheets, is moved to ERPs, system software, because most of the developer try to incorporate so many softwares for this. Like, you name it, they have tried it. So now real estate is changing from your spreadsheets, ERPs, and all to intelligence, where from human or coordination, now we can change it to AI orchestration, where AI can orchestrate. So in our platform, we have one orchestration module on top of all this. We call it Zen Force, which orchestrate all these modules and give the insights for the users and the promoters. Now, Zenalyst is here to long-term intelligence partnership for the real estate. The idea is to educate first the members of our ecosystem, that what are the potentials we have from the AI and from the automation which we can do. Coming back to my platform, just a quick overview. We start with the banking solution. We name it Gen Bank, which the Gen Banks do that it can connect all of your banks. Imagine you have 50 SPVs, we call it SPVs or entities. In that 50 SPVs, there are so many banks piled up. It is this escrow account, current account, OD account, your lender account. We connect everything there. And it's on live. It means live means we can connect directly from the bank statement API, bank API, and we fetch it everything. And on top of it, we put the intelligence, which can do the reconciliation. It has decreased the time where we have deployed, decreased the time to 65%. I remember someone is asked in this panel that how much time saving you are getting it. So by just one module, we saved in automations, reconciliations and everything, 65% of time saved on manual effort. These all modules which are linked, which is whether it is costing, whether it is collections, whether it is project tracking, everything comes around the investment return, IRR, and at the end of the day, it will give the one power sinker solution for the real estate. The last, which I wanted to highlight, so going 1 or 2 years down the line, our module will give market intelligence plus customer insight data. So we are calling it Zen Plus, we are collaborating with the market insiders, big names, which can help us in getting the market data and the company data together. So look at the intelligence over there, where you have market data plus your data, and you have one layer of one single solution to help it. So thanks everyone. Zenalyst here to build with you for the long-term intelligence in real estate partnership. Thank you. Any questions, we can take it out.
Thank you. We want you to stay, please. May I please request Anantaram Variyur, co-founder, Manusam Senior Living, to kindly come and present a token of gratitude. One more time, can we hear it for Vijay, please? Thank you.